Yo, what's going on YouTube? It's AKingsCreation again, bringing you guys another video. In this video, I want to go ahead and break down the importance of customizing your builds continuously. One build will not save you all the way through this game. You have to continuously customize it. See what build is completely wiping you out over and over again, and you have to adjust accordingly. So in this video, I will be breaking down an anti-heal spear dagger build. All right, so without further ado, I want to also let you guys know that I am rank 4 right now on the server that I'm currently on, and second in line for spear dagger on the leaderboards. Now I would say number 1 for console though, but I am second behind somebody who's on PC. So without further ado, we're going to go ahead and break down how I am able to stay high on the leaderboards, and also how this build works out in multiple content. So without further ado, let's get into it. All right, cool. So here's the build we're going to break down today. Okay, so we're going with 50 strength, 40 dex, and then 60 perception. And we're going with the field general, the melee set. For anybody who doesn't know what the melee set is and you're new. All right, we're going with the field general helm. Then we're going with the immortal reckoning. Then we're going with the resistance armor, chest piece. And then we're going with field general gloves. Then we're going with Ebon roar pants, and then Ebon roar boots. And then we're going with collar of decimation, primal king, universal power, and amber dimensional band with forbidden sacred chain. All right, so that is the gear set, but like I said, it's what we already originally had, but we have to keep customizing. So this was the original build I showcased to you guys before for bombing and DPS, but now I have to show you guys the stats. Now we're sitting at 1.8, and we sacrificed, like I said, a little bit of that bomb DPS because we took off Umbral Spirit. Now I'm going to tell you why we took off Umbral Spirit. Let's go ahead and go to our skills real quick. So like I said with the skills, right? We had lightning infusion with Umbral Spirit for the bombing reasons, but like I said, I couldn't kill bow users. I couldn't kill wand users solo, right? I had to change it up. I had to be able to kill whoever is in front of me, right? So what we did was we added throwing knives in there for the anti-heal. What it does is it slows down their movement speed by 68.5% and their healing received by 82.5%. And I'm also pairing this with fatal stigma, which also gives you poison and 405% base damage because it explodes after a while. Damage increases against normal targets by 7.2%, and also it reduces their healing by 80% for 3 seconds. Okay, so we have 2 anti-heals plus we have burning, so technically we have more anti-heal. This is just a straight anti-heal build, but we also have a lot of DPS with the lightning infusion compared with the explosive fury and the javelin inferno. Okay, so we still have our main DPS setup, and we also have a lot of CC on this build as well because we have the shadowy escape plus the ankle strike to knock them down on the floor and they can't do anything. And also, if you want to take out like some of the skill specializations, which I'm about to show you, and you want to stun them if they block, then you want to change the cataclysm to I think it's, let me go to it real quick. I'm pretty sure it's, yeah, stunning resolve, right? Because what stunning resolve does is if they block, it has an 80% chance to apply stun, right? So if that's what you want to do, by all means, right? So that is the weapon skills setup that I have, and the passive skills are pretty much still the same. You know, you got Assassin's Step, you got Assassin's Instincts, Wrathful Edge, Shadow Walker, Retaliatory Strike, Mortal Wrath, Fatal Precision, and Imposing Form, right? So those are the passives. Now let's go ahead and look at the skill specializations I'm using. We'll go ahead and start off with the spear. So with the Javelin Inferno, we got the first 2, Explosive Furies, the second. That's what creates the Explosive Fury in the first place. Then we got Phoenix Barrage with all 3. And then we have nothing else on here. Then we're going with the daggers. And we got the first two for Shadow Escape. First one for Lightning Infusion. That's what creates the Lightning Infusion. And then Fatal Stigma, we got the third one here for extra skill range. And then we got the Frenzied Sword Dance with cooldown reduction and AoE damage. All right. So, and then Camouflage Cloak with extra cooldown and Throwing Knives for also duration effect. We want to make sure they can't heal for a little bit longer, right? And if you want to add more cooldown on the Fatal Stigma, you can do that instead of having skill range. That's up to you if you want to play that close. I don't like playing that close, honestly, but that's up to you. So that is the full setup. That is the full weapons, skills, the build, everything you need to know. I am going to show you guys some gameplay, so I hope you guys enjoy. All right, so with this gameplay, I will be breaking down what server we transfer to in another video this week, so stay tuned for that. But this server is popular in my opinion. There's a lot of alliances going on in this server, and there's consistent PvP, which I've been hoping for and praying for, compared to Castleton where we were originally. Now, I'm in this gameplay, I'm going to showcase to you me using anti-heal on a lot of these healers in these groups and these alliances on the opposite side of us, and also trying to, you know, mark people at the same time. I figured out how to mark people on console, so if you guys are interested in that video, let me know in the comments below. I will be making a video for that as well, if you guys are interested. So I'm trying to stay around my healers, and I'm trying to stay back in these groups because obviously I'm still a bomber technically, so I'm pretty squishy. I have a lot of melee evasion, but you know, in large groups there's a lot of bow users and a lot of staff users, so I can get melted pretty easily. So I try to stay around my healers. That's why I have them marked with a heart. I will be marking Nax soon with a sun, so I know those two are my healers. But like you guys can see, I'm going to, you see this is a healer right here. I'm going to start putting anti-heal on him as soon. As you guys can see, I just put the stigma on him and he's dead because he can't heal back fast enough with that on. He can't heal back fast enough while I'm hitting him with those fury attacks. So as you guys can see, I'm trying to find my group, trying to find my healers, trying to find my alliance that I'm working with here. And as you guys can see, they're on Knack, and I did mark him with the sun. That's another healer, a great healer, by the way. And I am back to waiting until what I like to do is wait until my anti-heals come back, so nobody can heal back, right? Or if I go into a large group and there's a lot of healers in there, I want to make sure I have my anti-heals ready so they can't heal back. I also like to use the throwing knives in pretty much every situation, even if it's not a healer I'm going up against, because remember, it takes away their movement speed. If they're trying to run away, throw some throwing knives at them, they can't go anywhere. And especially if they're invisible. This is a little secret of mine, okay? I'm gonna give you guys a tip, man. If they're invisible, throw throwing knives at them and then hit them with the Phoenix Barrage, and they're pretty much gonna die. Just depends on how much hit you got and how strong you are. But that's my little secret. Now you guys know. If you guys use it against me, I know you watched my video showcasing and telling you guys that secret. But there are some veterans who already know that. Yeah, what I like to do, especially in Crypt, is I like to build up stacks around these monsters. That way I don't have to worry about finding enemies to build up stacks. And then what I'm going to do is chuck some spears right here. I like to find a weak or squishy player in a large group to throw javelins at. Now, right now, I had to mark Ash because he is technically the guild leader, so we need to know what he's doing. I currently wasn't in voice comms because I was recording, as you guys can see. So I had to mark him just so I can keep track of where he's at. Also, like I said, as you guys can see, I got a double kill because I like to stay back behind people. If I'm up front throwing javelins with this build, you're going to die. You're not going to survive long enough. So you kind of got to play and understand your play style and how you should play around your alliances and groups as well. I don't want to make this video too long, but I just wanted to showcase to you how the stigma was working against some healers and how I used the throwing knives as well. I will be breaking down a full gameplay in the next video or so. So if you guys want to really see how deep this server can really get that we're on, and know exactly what server we're on, make sure you smash that like button. If you're new to the channel, smash that like button, hit that subscribe button as well, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace. People are wondering if I live stream. Yes, I only live stream for my members. Hey everyone, thank you for watching my video. If you guys are interested in supporting the channel, make sure you guys check my membership tab. I have supporter, big supporter, and huge supporter. Each tier comes with more benefits. So if you guys are interested, make sure you check it out. How do you access it? You can go to my about page if you're on the desktop and just scroll all the way down to memberships, join now, or you can check the description of each video. Thank you.